Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in or welcome back depending on if you are new, and if you are, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know that you're new so I can say hi and welcome you here to my amazing community on YouTube. It is the best community, and I'm not just saying that. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all of your love and support and your beautiful words that you leave me in the comments every day. I just appreciate you. I am so grateful for you. Let's go ahead and dive into who am I reading for you for today, and let's see what wants to come through. And that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for. So I've got the Eight of Cups here. He's been making an appearance lately. Walking away from the old. Five of Swords. I feel like you're being triggered. I feel like you're being triggered right now in some old ways of thinking that have kept you stuck. And I feel like you're being invited right this moment to really recognize that there's a pattern going on. And that pattern is, the trigger. I know just as well as anyone else what it feels like to get triggered in old stories. And I am feeling it too right now. I'm telling you, I am feeling it too. We're under this Cancer new moon today. We're also under the Mercury retrograde is right in the midpoint in the Cancer new moon energy today. We've got all of this astrology going on. It does affect our energies. This moon is a super moon, so it is the closest it's going to be all year to the earth, and we feel that. And so I feel like probably the week leading up to this, and probably for the next few days, I feel like you are being triggered because there's something that wants to close out. There's an old story, there's an old wound, there's a pattern, there's something that when you get triggered, it's like you automatically go into these old patterns that are a way of thinking. Anxiety, this can be fear, this can be, it's going to come up different for each one of us. And I totally know what this feels like. Someone commented recently that I come from a place of, I don't remember the words, but they were saying that I don't come from a place of understanding. I come from a place of like wishful thinking or something. Clearly they don't watch my readings, because you all know that that's not me, but I do understand. I do understand, and I am currently being triggered also. Because it's time to turn your back and walk away from that old story and those old thoughts and the old pattern, the thought pattern that keeps us stuck in a repeating cycle of disappointment, disappointment and discouragement on something that just doesn't align for us anymore. It's unfulfilling. It keeps us stuck in a cycle of continually being in this loop of disappointment. And it's coming up for a reason. Mercury retrograde is for that, Mercury retrograde has a reputation for disrupting communication and, electronics, devices, travel, that kind of thing. And it does do that sometimes. But this one in particular is all about your home, your feelings, your emotions, your heart home, and what has been keeping you stuck in unfulfilling energies, and keeping you stuck in old patterns. It's time to turn your back and walk away. And so if you're finding yourself being triggered right now, do your best to, instead of letting the emotions and the thinking kind of wash you away, because they can just sweep you up and wash you right away, right? You can feel all swept up in them. You can feel like you have no control. You can feel like, oh my God, what is happening? I thought I healed through this stuff a long time ago, and you probably did. But, you know, we can also be more in control than we think. We can come from a place of curiosity and kind of step out of the energy and look at it like, okay, I'm feeling this or I'm thinking this. What's the reason here? What am I truly feeling? What is it uncovering for me? What is coming up that's wanting me to let go, you know? Because if we continue to give energy to that old story and we get all swept up, and I'm picturing a river, you know, all swept up and taken down a river in these emotions, like it very well can do, then it's like we just keep ourselves in that pattern. So it's like, yes, what's coming up right now is to show you, yes, you did heal and you did let go of this a long time ago. However, Mercury retrograde is like shining a light on the truth of the situation inside. Am I really ready for change? Did I really mean what I said when I let that go? Did I really mean what I said and decided that I am walking away from whatever doesn't serve me anymore, and I'm going in hopes of, not in hopes of, but in the direction of my wish fulfillment, my true emotional fulfillment. I'm letting go of the old story. I'm letting go of the old cycle. I'm letting go of the comfort zone that has been keeping me stuck. And I'm going in the direction of my dreams, in the direction of my goals, in the direction of wish fulfillment. Even if I can't see what that looks like yet, I choose to let go and not stay stuck. And I choose to look forward to the unlimited possibilities that are out there for me that I cannot see at this moment, but they're there. They are. And maybe you needed to just be told that, because I didn't actually anticipate saying this. So somebody needs to hear it, including myself. So use this time that we're in right now and these triggers to step out of that story and look at it. What is this telling me? Where is this coming from? Because if I can identify where it's coming from, then I can change that story. I can, you know, dissolve that belief, that limiting belief from whatever it is that's coming up. And I can choose to think a different thought. I can choose from this moment to decide something different. And if it is showing me something that I've decided that now all of a sudden all hell is breaking loose after I've made that decision, then it's asking me to, are you sure that's what you want? And if the answer is yes, then keep walking. Keep walking forward, because this too shall pass. It is a test, a trigger. It is, you know, it comes in with this energy and it's leaving with this energy. So, but the energy of the moon and everything, that can be a few days or a week up to the moon and after the moon. So you may be feeling that. So let's see what you're walking away from. Let's see whatever else wants to come through for you. I've got the Victory card here, the Six of Wands, and Judgment. Yes. Oh my gosh. And on the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. But look, this is your opportunity to really close that door. This is your opportunity. This is a judgment call. This is a judgment call to really step into the version of you that keeps going. Stepping into the version of you that doesn't go back. Stepping into the version of you that says, yes, I mean what I said, and I'm heading in the direction of my dreams, and I am victorious over this old cycle. I am victorious. I'm no longer going to stay stuck. I'm no longer going to stay stuck. I am going to answer the call to step into my most victorious, my most successful, my most powerful, my most authentic self. The one who wins. The one who it gets recognition. The one who is chosen. The one who wins. This is a victory over a cycle. Literally, this is a king returning after the victory over a very long, exhausting battle. You're being called to conquer, to see yourself as that power conqueror energy. to see yourself as conquering that old story and not letting it sweep you up, to see yourself as busting through the limits of your mind and go after what it is that you want. This is you being called to step up and see your value and see your worth and see that you are worth more, and you're here for that reason. You would not see this, you wouldn't even be here now, and you certainly wouldn't have the dreams in your heart that you have if it wasn't meant for you. Anything else that you need to know? Sorry about the bouncy bounce. Yes. It's time to, she's not actually stuck. She can break free. She can pull the thing over her eyes, from over her eyes. She's not really stuck. It's an illusion. It's the thinking. And so it's our choice to stay in the illusion or recognize that it is an illusion and let it go and turn around and walk away towards your victory, whatever that is. Not letting the old stories sweep you away. Pretty much feels like that's the message here today, is getting victory over the old stories, getting victory over the mind that tells you, but I won't be able to find what I'm looking for. But what if I never, find wish fulfillment? What if I never find love? What if I never this, and what if I never that? And what if it never comes? I have the lack energy here on the bottom of the deck. It stems from lack, all of it. That lack energy is scarcity mindset. That's the stories that you've told yourself, the stories that have accumulated, the programming that has accumulated from all of the things that you've gone through in your life that say, it just points to unworthiness. You are worthy. You're more than worthy. And you're literally being called by a higher power to step up out of that and into the victory, where you get the recognition that you deserve, where you are the one that is magnetic and chosen, where you are the one that is in the victory seat, where you are the one that is there's all this energy of being like attractive, getting a lot of attention. He's got the victory wreath and he's returning from battle and everybody's celebrating him. And that is what you deserve. To be celebrated, to be chosen, to be the king or queen, the one who's got the victory, the one who gets all the attention, the one who gets all the recognition, the one who gets the promotion, the one who gets the job, the one who gets the house, the one who gets the victory. That's you. Also, this is Jupiter in Leo, and we're literally in that right now. Jupiter is in Leo for the next 13 months. And this seems very on point. It says that it is divine timing for you to have the victory. It's also divine timing that you saw this energy, you saw this reading. Whenever you see it, it's meant for you. This is a very important turning point in your life right now, and this tells me confirmation after confirmation after confirmation that you're answering the call and that you are the victor here, and that we are breaking the cycle of the past and we are walking away from it for good. So I'll let you go with that. You tell me who I am reading for in the comments below. If you want a reading with me, the description box has all the information. Go to my website, click through to my booking page and select the one that feels the best to you. And I will see you in the next reading.